Tennessee. He got a one-way ticket to Vegas to live a dream. With the roll of the dice, he sacrificed every bit of sanity. Well, I saw the lights of Vegas sweep him clean. And he said, oh Lord, I'm taking my pain. Oh Lord, I got nowhere to stay. Oh Lord, just a bumming around today. Well, I heard about a man in Arkansas. Well, he told me he was looking for a job. He tried everything he could. He did what they said he should. But I saw Arkansas take it all. He said, oh Lord, you're taking my pain. Oh Lord, I got nowhere to stay. Oh Lord, just a bumming around today. Well, I saw a gal standing in some town. She was holding up a sign for downtown, looking for some work. She just needs a little perk. Well, I saw society just to let her be. She said, oh Lord, you're taking my pain.
Good morning, David.
Greetings.
We're up here at David Meaders Pottery Festival. This is David Meaders, and how long have you been doing pottery?
Since about 82.
82.
Yeah. Been around it all my life.
What inspired you to get into it yourself?
Somebody told me I couldn't do it.
How long have you been doing the festival here?
I think this is what, 5 years?
5 years. Yeah. What was your name again, sir?
Mike Hanning.
Mike Hanning.
Yes, sir.
Old firing buddy of mine.
So how do you like your festivals here?
Well,
You meet a lot of people?
yeah, but you know, I'm not much for shows, you know. I have a good time, but I usually don't make a whole lot of pottery for them, you know. I'd just rather run my mouth. I'm better at that than I am making pottery, you know.
What have you got anything new this year that you've done?
No, nothing new. You know, that's what I used to do every time I do a show. I'd try to make something completely different, you know. And I always wanted to be an innovator, not an imitator, you know. But I don't reckon there's a shape that's ever been made that somebody hadn't already made, you know.
What else have you done besides pottery work in your lifetime?
The things I can talk about?
Yeah, and things you can't.
I trucked for a lot of years. Welder. I've owned a chicken ranch, big cat tractors, you know. I've done a little bit of everything. But I guess I've always come back to this, you know.
Right.
Well, when they break. Yeah.
It's a hard way to make a living when it's your sole means of support. You know? When you go to a show, you hope you've made the right stuff, but it's usually never what people want. They want something completely different than what you got, you know. But that's all right.
What's your best story from one of these shows?
I can't talk about that. Oh, no. I can tell you just a little bit about it. Somebody showed me a picture. I wouldn't have believed it if they hadn't have took a picture. That's about all I can say. Yeah. Oh.
Are you looking forward to doing more festivals every year? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a few more.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to quit. I'm tired. You know.
Is there any other potters here that's apprenticed under you, maybe, or?
Mike here, you know, he came up when I was working up at Granddaddy's old shop in the 90s, and me and him wood fired together, you know.
Yeah, he taught me how to wood fire the old way.
And,
I love this old guy with the
what
mustache.
to look for, what to do, the glazes,
yeah.
Hey.
stuff. like that.
Showed him how to make all them old glazes.
Yeah, the old glazes.
Homemade glazes.
The old forms.
You know, the shapes you're seeing today are nothing like the shapes that were made here on this in Mossy Creek area.
About 30 on that picture.
They're not, and the old traditional ware, the utilitarian, it's just about gone. There ain't but just a few folks that still make that kind of stuff with the traditional glazes and all. You know, I can pretty much name them on less than one hand.
Yeah.
You know, in 1967, my granddaddy Cheever, he said, one day this is going to be gone. It's going to be plumb out of existence. People are going to wonder how this was made. And for years, I didn't understand what he meant. I do now. He was talking about the type of pottery that he made. It's going to be gone. You know, there's nobody in my family carrying on the traditional pottery. Everybody's making artware this day and time. You know, something flashy, something pretty colored up. It's not much that you can use. Wayne Hewell's one of the ones he still makes traditional ware. Clint Alderman, Shelby West, Mike here makes some good stuff, and that's about it that I know of in this part of the country that still do the traditional. It's all turned into art. Yeah.
Well, we enjoy you having us here today, and look forward to you got another festival coming up in fall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know the date on that yet?
It's sometime in November, I think.
Okay.
Listen, I don't keep up with the day of the week and my clocks. This morning when I got up, I thought it was 5:30, and everybody had already set up. It was 8:30. So, you know.
Just a setting sun, God's children all together, children sing, we'll gather round His throne before His throne. We'll praise Christ our Lord and say, for all His grace, and in that place He made for our eternal home. All our troubles here, the things that bring us sorrow, one day we'll leave it far behind. Just a setting sun.
Good morning.
Hey, how we doing?
What do we got here? What we got here?
This here's one of my big face jug creations, and this is what I love, are making these big pots. And the mugs are for me to be able to do this. And I wouldn't care if I sold any of them, because I make these for me. But they've ended up selling. I sell them when they turn out, so it just brings a lot of joy to me.
Right. Is this your first year here, or?
I've been here a few years. I don't know how long, but I've always loved David and love supporting him and Frida with what they're doing here, and just love the potters and wonderful potters here, and love being a potter. It's the least money I ever made in my life, but it's the more fun.
How long have you been doing pottery?
I've been doing this 22 wonderful years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love every minute of it.
From Tennessee, he got a one-way ticket to Vegas to live a dream. With the roll of the dice, he sacrificed every bit of sanity. Well, I sold the lights of Vegas, sweep him clean. He said, oh Lord, I'm taking my pain. Oh Lord, I got nowhere to stay. Oh Lord, just a bumming around today. Well, I heard about a man in Arkansas. Well, he told me he was looking for a job. He tried everything he could. He did what they said he should. But I saw Arkansas take it all. He said, oh Lord, they're taking my pay. Oh Lord, I got nowhere to stay. Oh Lord, just a bumming around today. Well, I saw a gal standing in some town. Well, she was holding up a sign for down.
My name is Dan Donaldson, and I go by the Broom Squire of Dewey Rose. It's an old British term for a broom maker, broom squire. And what I have here is a broom winder. The top half originally is an early 1800s style hand cranked broom winder. And I bought it from a guy in Ohio and wanted to convert it to a kick winder.
Penny, are you going to
so
get
that I
the
could use
bullet
both
earrings?
hands up top on the
Mom, are
broom.
you going to keep the...
So I built and designed the bottom half. And really all it is just a foot reel and some go-kart parts, an axle and a chain, a couple sprockets and hubs to turn this so that I can work the broom right here. And the wire feeds out of this through a series of pulleys up over this spool, and it's tensioned by some leather thongs that I have tied across the shaft right here. It's kind of an old tensioning system, and it's not quite adequate for the way I'm making brooms. I want them to be a little tighter. So when I'm working on this thing, you'll see me grabbing the spool up top, and I'm squeezing the daylights out of it to make it tighter. The first series of brooms you saw there were made on this kick winder that I have. And then everything else you see here with the woven tops was not made with the winder. Those I make in my lap. I use a foot-controlled spinner or reel that I wind my twine around, hold with my feet, and I wrap them in my lap. The reel just helps me control the tension. I pull against it and pay out the slack with it by letting it roll over a quarter turn.
How long have you been doing this?
Been making brooms like that about 10 years. I just got this winder early last year, built the bottom half and figured out what I was doing and started making brooms that way as well.
Cool. Hope you have a good day and
Thank you.
do well. And are you here every year or
This is my first time.
first time? Thank you.
My pleasure.
What do you guys have going on today?
We're Hammer Times Custom Designs. I'm Trina Ledford. I'm the owner and operator. And we do custom vinyl work. We can personalize anything. And we just do all kinds of stuff.
Your first year or
Yes, first year.
first year? Cool. Hope you do good.
All right, thank you so much.
Morning.
How are you today?
You do the wrought iron work?
Yes, I
Forging?
do. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Charlie Dingler.
All right. This your first year here or
Yes, first time I've ever done this show.
okay. And you do blacksmith work?
Do blacksmithing and the folk art too and painting.
How long you been blacksmithing?
I learned in 1979 and I've had my own shop since about 1982.
You got a website or anything you want to
I'm
promote?
on Facebook. It's Charlie Dingler, and usually I'm under like this artist blacksmith. But
Okay. Well, hope you have a good day.
thank you. You have a good one too.
Pulling up a sign for downtown. Looking for some work. She just needs a little perk. Well, I saw society just to let her be. She said, oh Lord, they're taking my pay. Oh Lord, I got nowhere to stay. Oh Lord, just a bumming around today. Whoa! this land. I try to see the beauty the best I can. Well, I look to the east and I look to the west, where every chain has raped your land the best they can. And we sing, oh Lord, taking my...
Anything else you want to say before we close up?
Well, I hope that somebody will carry on the old tradition, you know. If you don't, it's gonna be gone. It ain't gonna be long either, you know. We all getting old. And the people that still know how to make these old homemade glazes, go out here and gather up the stuff to make the glaze with, and to fire with wood. Those are few and far between, and most of them are older folks. There's nobody learning it, so maybe somebody will pick it up.
Oh Lord, taking my pay. Oh Lord, I got nowhere to stay. Oh Lord, just a bumming around today. Come on now, let me hear it sing it. Oh Lord, taking my pay.